Even though beauty is in the eye of the beholder, beauty standards have been a thing since the dawn of time, yet the world today is all about breaking the age-old norms. Features that were supposed to be ugly are now actually desired by a lot of people. In this video, we're going to take a look at 15 people with the most unique body features that will leave you in awe. Number 15. Caitlin Stickels. The fashion industry has been taking many steps to be inclusive, but one group of people that's still pretty unrepresented are disabled people or people with genetic abnormalities. However, Caitlin Stickels and her photographer Nick Knight hope to change that one day. Caitlin was born with a rare genetic disorder called cat eye syndrome, which causes facial defects as well as some deformities. While she looks nothing like the typical model from the fashion industry, Caitlin has some beautiful and unique looks that people seem to love. She even got featured in an editorial for the V magazine. Number 14. Unrepresented. A lot of people think women are the only ones that have to follow the world's unrealistic standards, but men also have to go through this exact thing. In today's age, if a man isn't at least 6 foot, athletic, and has a stable job, then he isn't a real man. Junri Balawing is a 26-year-old man and just 23 inches tall. That's only like 1 foot 9 inches. He's so short that he was even considered the shortest man alive by the Guinness World Records. Despite his incredibly short height, Junri still doesn't let that get to him. In fact, he's living life to the fullest. Number 13. Sunania. Most women have a softer jawline and features and strive for that look, but Sunania shows that you can look just as beautiful with sharp and more masculine features. Her alluring eyes, moles, and puffy lips set her apart from all the other models. She actually never thought she would end up as a model. She was scouted by a modeling agency on the streets completely by luck. Becoming a model was probably the best decision she ever made because it seems like she was made for it. Sunania has actually talked about how she felt insecure about her jawline and beauty marks, but feels more confident now with all the compliments she's gotten on her social media account. Number 12. Raf Sofrant. A lot of people just don't accept others that look different, even when it's unchangeable. Ralph Sofrant has a skin condition that is kinda similar to vitiligo, but it leaves him with freckles all over his body. His life was hard enough in his home country, Haiti, but things only got worse when he moved to Brooklyn. He talked about how much he got teased and bullied for his unique skin in high school, but now everything has changed for Ralph. Ever since he started working out and modeling, everyone has been complimenting him. He even got to work as Kanye West's model at one point. Number 11. Ekaterina Lisani. Ekaterina has always struggled with being incredibly tall even when she was just a kid. A lot of people consider it unattractive for a woman to be taller than a man and find it too masculine. Ekaterina broke the world record for the tallest legs, measuring at a whopping 4 foot 3 inches. While her height brought her some great gifts like her amazing basketball skills, it also has brought some things that have just continued making life extremely difficult for her. One of the biggest struggles she faces is dating. No man seems to want to date a woman that's 6 foot 9 inches. Plus, finding clothes that actually fit and are the right size is basically impossible. But Ekaterina loves her body and continues to keep a positive attitude towards dating. Number 10. Maria Oz. We all want those huge eyes we see in cartoons and anime, but that's impossible, right? Wrong! While it's super uncommon, there are some people that have those big, unrealistic looking eyes naturally. Maria Oz is one of them, and her eyes nearly take up half the space on her whole face. A lot of people actually accuse her of faking her pictures and are convinced she edits them. But she's not bothered by them and is a successful model who has worked with huge brands like Bulgari, Elle Magazine, and Atlas. Number 9. Sophia Haji Pantelli. Society is obsessed with the whole eyebrows on fleek kind of thing, when they don't need it to be that way. Model Sophia Haji Pantelli is known for her unibrow and defines what beautiful should be. But she wasn't always so positive about her unique look. Sophia never really plucked her eyebrows because she didn't have the time for it. After all, it's not like it's hurting anyone, but people still found a way to hate on her even though her eyebrows weren't affecting them in any shape, way, or form. Sophia now uses her platform to inspire other women to embrace themselves for the way they are. Number 8. Winnie Harlow. There has always been a strict beauty standard models had to follow to be perfect, which was having clear and smooth skin, even complexion, and a bunch of other unrealistic requirements. But Winnie Harlow was one of the first models to ever break these standards and still got insanely successful. She was born with vitiligo, which causes depigmentation on some parts of the skin. Winnie got bullied her whole life, and some people even called her horrible names like giraffe or cow. But she still stood her ground and continued to follow her dreams. Now she's the first model with vitiligo to ever become a Victoria's Secret model. Number 7. Beatrice Pugliese. Beatrice Pugliese was born with a nevus birthmark that covers more than 80% of her skin. Her whole childhood consisted of surgeries on top of surgeries just to try to get rid of these birthmarks, but they would always come back. Once she realized that there was nothing she could do about her skin, she decided to embrace it. Beatrice has now become a role model for other people with similar skin conditions and even goes to meet up with other Brazilian people who have the same condition as hers. Number 6. Mafi Gawthorne Hardy. From a glance, Mafi looks like any other model and you probably wouldn't think much about her appearance. But it's when you look straight into her eyes that you notice that she has an unusual feature. She has a lazy eye and is probably the only model out there with one. Mafi is known for her lazy eye, which is what makes her Mafi. Even though people told Mafi to get eye surgery, she's never really cared about what others thought of her and radiates that confidence. Number 5. Bera Ivanishvili. Bera Ivanishvili was born with albinism and looks ethereal. While some people consider albinism ugly, Bera never felt this way. He said growing up was never a problem for him because of his supportive parents. He was told all his life that he could never achieve his goal of becoming a rapper because of his skin condition. But he proved them all wrong. Bera is now a very successful musician and has put out multiple songs and albums for his fans to enjoy. Number 4. Yuong Harong. Society has strict rules on what men and women can look like. Men can't be feminine and women can't be masculine. But these roles don't really make any sense when you really think about it. Yuong Harong hopes to change the minds of people who believe women should be only soft and delicate by showing off her impressive physique. Yuong is a bodybuilder but is trying to pursue a career in medicine, showing that she's more than just a pretty face. Number 3. Slick Woods. Tooth gaps have always been seen something as undesirable. A lot of people even hope they would go away over time. But Slick Woods embraces it instead. Slick is basically known for her tooth gap and her unconventional beauty. She even worked with Rihanna on her Fenty Beauty brand, and the singer called Slick her favorite Fenty model. Number 2. Gio. Even though longer hair for men has been getting more acceptable recently, there's usually a limit to how long it can get. This YouTuber Gio defies all the standards society keeps for men by growing his hair this long. To help other men out, he posts hairstyle tutorials for others, so they know exactly what to do on a night out. Number 1. Cassandra Nod. Cassandra Nod was born with a really big and dark mark right under her right eye. Growing up, she's always begged her parents to get it removed, but now she's completely changed her opinion on it. Even when people say she should get it removed, Cassandra refuses to do so. She appreciates her beautiful features and says it helps her stand out from others. Alright, which one of these features did you find the most beautiful? Make sure to let us know in the comments down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Trendroid for more videos like this one. We'll see you next time.